Rapper Money Sign Suede, a California rapper who was up and coming to stardom, was viciously stabbed to death in prison. Now, this is why I say the inside runs the outside. Now, before I get into that, let me explain what happened. So apparently, he's part of an organization. And in one of his music videos, they did something that was against the code of ethics that made the organization look bad. So he got green lighted. And what they usually do is rock you to death. And what that means is once you enter the unit, they already know that green light has been put on you. So they put you in a false sense of security. They rock you to death. They make you think these are your friends. They eat with you. They get everything they can from you, money from you, everything possible. And then when the opportunity arises, they kill your ass in that shower or wherever they can. See, prison time doesn't exist, only opportunity. So when I say the inside runs the outside, it's like this. People are so used to being able to talk shit on the internet, hide in the cars, shoot up houses, talk shit through a phone without any consequences. But in prison, there are no guns. There are no cars. You can't have no Twitter wars. You have to face what comes to you man to man, hand to hand combat. You can't run from it. The officers aren't going to save you. Your family ain't going to be there to help you. You got to stand on all 10 toes and take it and get it how you live. Now, this reminds me of a movie called American Me. Now, if you haven't seen it, you should go check it out. It came out in the 90s and was about a very, very prominent organization that started in California. Now, that movie portrayed that organization in a negative light that went against their code of ethics. And they used actual members of that organization. And when that movie was released and they saw the part that went against their code of ethics, they put a hit out on all the people that were part of that movie. And I think 3 or 4 people got murdered just behind that movie. That's how real it was. And they made that call from the inside. See, that gang life is for real. That organization life is for real. You got people doing life sentences that have killed for this, have got family members that have been killed for this, that have gone back for 30, 40 years behind this gang shit. They live this. This is all they know. And I know to an outside culture that might sound foreign, but when you grow up in a world and this is your only family, you'll do anything. Loyalty first, because that's the only love you ever known. And I know that may sound fucked up. So they show no pity, because you have to understand they get no pity. They're doing life sentences, 15, 20 years. They've killed people. They've lost family members behind this. So when you violate the code of ethics, the last thing they have to believe in, what they threw their entire life away for, their true belief, they're going to come after you. And it's always the ones that smile in your face. It's always the ones that shake your hands that put that knife in your back. As we know, protective custody won't save you. Look what they did to Whitey Bulger, an FBI informant, rat, that they had in protective custody. They beat him to death so bad that his eyeball popped out. Look what they just did to that piece of shit officer that killed George Floyd, and they stabbed his ass up. And he was in PC. I mean, look what happened to that piece of shit doctor who molested all those young girls in the Olympics gymnastics team. They stabbed his ass up. It's dangerous. So I remember I'd be in those open bay units or those 2-man cell units where you weren't locked down 24/7. And when I'd go shower, I'd have Flex. He'd be in the mirror acting like he was shaving, but he had a big knife on his waist just in case anybody tried to slide on me. I get out the shower, dry off, and I start shaving. He hands me the knife, and I wait until he gets out the shower, and I got the knife on me, just in case anybody tries to slide on him. In prison, it's all about accountability. You talk that shit, they're going to test you. You violate any code of ethics of that organization that you're part of, they're going to green light you. So 5 minutes of you trying to act hard and cool will cost you the rest of your life. Stay out, stay free. Us.